Hello, everyone. How are you today? Hello, hello. How's that Friday energy? Good?
Good.
Good evening,
Yeah.
teacher.
Looking forward to the holiday? Santiago said no, because of the reason of the gym. Okay, my dear friends, welcome to our last class of this first week of this cycle B2.1. Today, we'll continue talking about hypothetical situations, but about the ones in the past. So it means the situations we wish to be different, yeah? Our regrets. Let me show you our agenda, what's the plan for today. But before that, this is a friendly reminder for you to work on Moodle, okay? Please do not forget about that. Remember that you guys have the platform, yeah? So it's very important for you to continue working on it, yes? And do it at the time you guys work with me, yeah? Because that way, you guys can also check what are the questions you have to clarify doubts, yeah, everything. So that's my friendly reminder. The second reminder is about choosing your idea for the project, okay? Next week, by Tuesday, I will remind you again about prepare your idea, yeah? That way, in class 8, you guys will share it with me. Have you thought about it? Have you chosen yours? Natalia, have you? Not yet? Natalia, hello?
Teacher, sorry.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, well, so here we are. As I told you, today we'll be talking about hypothetical or imaginary situations, but in the past, okay? Yesterday we discussed the ones in the present, future, yeah? And now we have to review or study about the ones in the past. This is what we call regrets, okay? Things we wish could be different. Things we wish we had done differently, okay? Let me see what's going on in the past. Okay, thank you for your teacher present teacher. Okay, good. That way, we will continue with hypothetical situations. We will practice. You guys will register something individually, yeah? And at the end of the lesson, we'll be learning or reviewing some expressions with the word like. That's the plan. So it sounds very good. Okay. So let me see. Here we are. Let's start with this discussion. Look at the picture. Look at this man. And let's think about how he's feeling. Let's think about the things he wished he had done differently. What do you think he's regretting about? Any idea? Just give me your ideas. Okay. Manuel, what do you think?
Okay, I don't know, teacher, but maybe he's saying something like, I wish I could have studied a different career.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Lots of people regret about choosing the wrong path in life. Thank you, Manuel. Very interesting. Any other person? Jorge, what do you think? What is he regretting about? Or how do you think he feels? Is he happy? Let me see. Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me, Jorge. Okay, Santiago, thank you so much for raising your hand. Tell us about this guy.
He's thinking, I wish have bought cryptos 10 years ago.
Okay. Thank you, Santiago. Well, those are things that we just Want it to be different. Any other person? Whatever comes to your mind, we are just guessing. We don't know anything about this man. Okay, so this is our introduction. We all make mistakes. We all have struggles and even regret things in our past, but you are not your mistakes, you are not your struggles, and you are here now with the power to shape your day and your future. Okay, so this is my message for you, but we will keep talking about regrets. So let's check out how we express regrets. Last night we summarized, or reviewed some of the verbs that we use for expressing hypothetical and imaginary situations in the present, things we want to do now or to be real now, like what if, suppose that, if only I, So now we're gonna have this combination, between I wish and past perfect. That's the way we do it. Look, I wish I hadn't gotten this tattoo of my ex-boyfriend's initials. Truth is that she has JN on her shoulder because of his boyfriend's initials, but she's regretting. She doesn't want them, Okay, so that's how what we're gonna learn. Before that, before we discuss the ways we have to express regrets, let me just check out the attendance very quickly and we continue. While I'm checking the attendance, you guys are thinking about what are those things I wish I had done differently. Go a little bit to the past, I think. I wish okay. Karen. Hello, Karen. Karen, hello. Santiago.
Here, teacher.
Yara.
Present, teacher.
Jorge. Jorge said he can't use his microphone. Okay, thank you for typing. Okay, Jorge. Natalia.
Present.
Diego.
Present, teacher.
Manuela. Manuela. Let me see, Manuela. Okay, Karen, thank you. Manuela? Okay. Manuela. Let me see. Joan. Joan Sebastian. Okay. Hello, Joan. Beatriz.
Present, teacher.
How are you, Beatriz?
Fine, thank you.
Beatriz, I want to ask you,
A little busy, teacher.
are you busy?
Yeah.
Oh, the weekend is coming, so you will be very, relieved. Okay, Beatriz, I want to ask you something about checking the recordings. Couldn't you access it?
Could you, sorry?
Okay, we saw you were trying to check the recordings of these classes, in the folder I sent you at the beginning of the cycle. But we noticed that you needed permission. So I want to ask you about that.
Okay, teacher, sorry. For this morning, I tried to open the folder about this movie. I don't know why give me a permission for the open folder in my cell phone, teacher.
Okay, but have you tried on your computer to see if maybe that's the problem?
For the computer, no, teacher. For the cell phone,
Okay.
this morning, I don't know.
Perfect.
Okay.
So we can just tell that is a problem with the cell phone. Yeah, because I shared that with you guys the same way I have done it before. Yeah, and we have not noticed any other issue. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Beatriz. Good. Xiomara.
Present, teacher.
Jessica. Jessica. Okay. Marlon. Marlon, hello.
Present, teacher.
Okay, good. Catherine.
Present, miss.
Okay, Mandy.
Teacher present.
Manuel.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Okay, Maria.
Present, teacher.
And Vanessa. Jorge said Vanessa is traveling, so maybe she cannot be with us for the first part. Vanessa, yeah, Vanessa. Vanessa, hello. Okay. We were just assuming because of what you said. Thank you. Good. Okay, my dear friends, we are ready. This is very short. It's like just 1 minute or maybe 1.5. Sorry about commercials. So let's go back to what we were discussing. Let's check out the ways we can express regrets in English, okay? Here we are. Let's check out this. How to express regret in English.
Hello and welcome to this week's video. This week's video is about how to express regret. And we're going to express regret by using wish. And you form it by saying wish plus your past perfect. So my example here is this guy, and he says, I wish I hadn't eaten so much. So you can see here, wish plus hadn't plus eaten is your past perfect. The truth is that he ate 5 hot dogs. So the truth is he ate too much. So we say wish plus had or had not, the contraction being hadn't, plus your participle, such as eaten. I'll give you another example.
Okay, before we go to the other example, ask me questions about it. What are the questions? Is it clear? Look, this is the truth. He ate too much. So he's regretting about eating too much because maybe he doesn't feel very well. Yeah, after that situation. So what you guys need to understand is that the situation that caused his feeling now, yeah, is a past situation. That's why we said that we are studying hypothetical situations in the past, because what we studied last night, yeah, was hypothetical situations in the present. Okay, so there is a situation in the past. He ate too much and now he feels bad about that. So when you feel bad about something that had already passed or been, yeah, that's a regret. Okay, we're going to use this expression, I wish, and we will use the past perfect. I wish I hadn't eaten so much. Is it clear? Is it okay? Maybe when we are practicing, you guys will just press your questions. Okay, second example.
I'll give you another example. This ties to our TED Talk that goes with this grammar point. This girl here says, I wish I hadn't gotten this tattoo of my ex-boyfriend's initials. And so you can see the truth is she has JN on her shoulder. And she's expressing regret about this.
She's expressing regret about what she did. Okay, questions, my dear friends. What are the questions? While you guys are preparing your questions, and just getting ready with the content we have to study. So, what are the questions? Oh my God, I have to restart the book. Is it clear? Okay. Show me that it's clear by typing something you guys regret about. Okay, maybe in our private chat, you guys will tell me. I wish I, okay, go ahead. I need to read all of your answers. What do you mean, Natalia? Give me a second. Let me just try to understand.
My question is that when we usually this when we know that something is true. Like for example, I had one tattoo and that's is truth, and I regret about it. Yes.
Exactly. Yes, thank you. Yes, Natalia. Exactly like that. It is true, and it was done in the past. Yeah, but yeah, you cannot change it. That's right. Yes. Okay, thank you for your answers in my chat. Let me see. Oh, yes, Catherine. I'm sorry. Why, Manuel? What happened? What did you miss?
I could have started working earlier, so I could have done all I needed to do at work.
Okay, so you have not finished. Oh, yeah. Good.
Yep.
Yes, I had. Okay, continue with your answers, guys, please. Come on. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Keep going. I need to read all of your sentences, all of your regrets. Okay, thank you, Diego. Thank you, Jorge. Thanks, Maria. Yes, Maria. So it will be better if you did it in the morning, yes. Xiomara, but you have, I mean, if you use that sentence, Xiomara, it is because maybe you missed that chance. You know what I mean? So that is also possible now. That could be possible in the future, yeah? So I regret is more like, for example, if you, I don't know, you had the chance to do it, but you said no, or maybe you changed your plans. You know what I mean? Yes. Oh, thank you, Samara. Let me see. Manuela, where were you going to go? Can you travel tomorrow? Maybe. It is a long weekend. Okay, let me just finish analyzing all Guadalupe. Okay, Manuela. All your answers. Thank you for sending them to me. And missing a couple of yours. Sebastian, what about you? And Mandy, what about you?
Teacher, excuse me, I am watching to my phone.
Okay, so
I
you
am
cannot type.
Yes, I am mistaken.
Got it. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for sharing. Now let's start discussing this. Look, here we are. Hypothetical situations in the past. First, I would like us to do this. Regrets, I've had a few. What do people regret when they come to the end of their lives? Ronnie Ware, a courier from Australia, reported the regrets of her patients in her blog Inspiration and Chime. Here are the top 5. I would like you to work on this exercise, but I have designed something for it. So you guys don't do it there on your book. You guys do it like this. Let me show you. It's very simple, but in the book, you guys do not have the options. So I gave you some options here. You guys can do it like this. You guys are going to read, this is exactly what you have in the book, but here on the right and the top, you have the options, yeah? You guys are going to use for completing the sentences. Let me give you the link and wait a second. And you guys work on it. Why, Diego, are you hungry? I think, well, sometimes the more we eat, yeah, the hungrier we are. But why are you regretting like that? Didn't you have enough lunch? What's up, Diego? Okay, let me give you the link and you guys work on it. There you are. So click on start and complete the sentences with the words you guys have on the right on the top. Let me show you. Okay, here we are. Use the whole screen view, so it's better for you. Look, regrets, I've had a few. So you guys read, you click here on the box, and when you click here, you go and click here. Yes, for example, this one. Okay, so do it, please. And tell me when you are done. Okay, guys, I think you guys are done. Let's check very quickly. Let's do it together. So, if only I had the courage to live a life true to, can you help me please? To
Live a life to myself.
myself. Yes, I cannot go back. Oh, yes. If only I had, that is, I had for past perfect, the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. It's very important to try to honor at least some of your dreams.
Dreams.
Very good. Some of your dreams. I wish I
Hadn't.
I wish I hadn't worked so hard. This came from every male patient
Patient.
I nursed. If only I'd
Had.
had the courage to express my feelings. Many people suppress is to delete, reprimir, yeah, their feelings in order to keep the peace with others.
Please.
I wish I'd stayed in touch with my friends. Very good. It all comes down to love and
Relationship.
in the end. Very good. I wish that I had let myself be happier. Many people did not realize until too late that happiness is a choice. Okay, very good, my dear friends. I think those are the right answers. So, this is another reminder about choosing your topic for our project, because this is the right unit in which you guys are discussing lots of different topics, yeah, that can be talking points. Remember what talking point is that we learned last night, yeah? So, okay, let's go back and let's continue with these people regrets. Here we are. Then my book is kind of crazy tonight, but it's ready now. Okay. We already analyzed this guy. Now let's analyze this one. What do you think of his regrets? What, I don't know, what his regrets could be? Any idea? Because this one is an older guy, older than this. So, what do you think? Come on, guys. Any idea? Okay, Diego, yes. Yes. I think there are lots of things we can regret when we come to this age. Yeah. Any other idea about this guy? No? Okay. So let's work on this. You guys are going to guess the missing words here, and then we'll listen and check, yes, about some speakers' regrets, okay? So let's do the first one together, and you guys do the other ones by your own, on your own, sorry. She said yes if I asked her out. So she, what do you think? She, any idea? Can you please help me? Guys, she. Let me see, what are your possible answers? She wish, thank you, Maria. Any other one?
She would have said yes.
She would have
If
said yes.
Yes, if I had asked her out.
Okay, thank you. Any other possibility, boys and girls? Any other one? Okay, that's what you guys are going to do. Guess the missing words, complete them there where you can take notes, and then we listen and check. Okay, go ahead. I will give you 5 minutes for that. Well, not 5 minutes, but just tell me when you are done. Check out how you guys can complete these hypothetical situations in the past. And yes, then we can check. Let's go. That is page 112. 112. Okay, guys, we are ready. Now that you guys have your guessings here, we're going to listen, we're going to pay attention to these 4 speakers, and you will tell me which speakers express regrets, okay? And that way you can also complete these sentences. Do not worry that I can stop part by part if you want. But first, we will just hear all at once. Okay, let's go.
Unit 11, recording 4. 1. Lila, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Lila, I just wanted to ask something important. I wanted to ask if you would tell me where you bought that phone. It's so cool.
Oh, thanks, Ian. I bought it online. Anything else?
No, that's all. Oh dear, that was my perfect opportunity. She might have said yes if I'd asked her out. 2.
I work here at a speed race track. It's my dream job. I wouldn't be here now if I had followed my parents' wishes and become a lawyer.
3.
Bye, Sally. See you tomorrow. You know, I had an argument with Sally a few years ago A big screaming argument. It was difficult for a while, but we stayed in touch. I kept calling her, trying to work it out, and we did in the end. If I hadn't kept in touch with her, we wouldn't be friends now.
4. Oh dear, another late evening in the office. If I'd left work on time, I would have seen my children before they went to bed.
Okay, awesome. So let's stop part by part. Let's try to complete these sentences and let's discuss what are the regrets about. Okay, you guys got the answers? Yes? Could you?
Not really, Miss. We can listen again, please.
Sure. Okay, listen again before checking. Yes?
Yes, teacher, I couldn't hear the second one.
Okay, no problem. So you guys listen to all of them and then you can check with me part by part. No problem.
Unit 11, recording 4. 1. Lila, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Lila, I just wanted to ask something important. I wanted to ask if you would tell me where you bought that phone. It's so cool.
Oh, thanks, Ian. I bought it online. Anything else?
No, that's all. Oh dear, that was my perfect opportunity. She might have said yes if I'd asked her out. 2. I work here at a speed race track. It's my dream job. I wouldn't be here now if I had followed my parents' wishes and become a lawyer. 3.
Bye, Sally. See you tomorrow. You know, I had an argument with Sally a few years ago. A big screaming argument. It was difficult for a while, but we stayed in touch. I kept calling her, trying to work it out, and we did in the end. If I hadn't kept in touch with her, we wouldn't be friends now.
Okay.
4.
Oh dear, another late evening in the office. If I'd left work on time, I would have seen my children before they went to bed.
Okay, my dear friends, now let's stop part by part. Let me just write our answers here. They speak very fast. It's not the way your teacher speaks, like, you know, you guys know that I always move my mouth and do this and the hands, yeah, like this very like loud body language, yeah. But do not worry, it's just more about checking the context. For example, in the case of this one, that's a little bit hard to understand. I mean, the way she pronounces it, yeah. But we know what she's talking about, and that way we can understand the context, and that will determine our answer. So let's start with the first one.
Unit 11, recording 4. 1. Lila, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Lila, I just wanted to ask something important. I wanted to ask if you would tell me where you bought that phone. It's so cool.
Oh, thanks, Ian. I bought it online. Anything else?
No, that's all. Oh dear, that was my perfect opportunity. She might have said yes if I'd asked her out.
Okay, so Catherine used she would have when we were discussing the first one at the beginning of the exercise. That's okay if you are sure that that was her response, yeah. But there is another one here that they use in the recording. Which one, guys?
Might have said.
Yeah, might, because it's a possibility, right? It's a probability, so he is not very sure about it, yeah? So it's better to say might have in this case, but you can also use would have if you have a little bit more certainty, yeah? So she might have said yes if I had, yes, if I had asked her out. Do you understand the expression ask out? Ask someone out, do you, boys and girls?
No, teacher.
Ask out in simple words is to invite someone on a date.
Salir.
Again?
Salir. ¿No?
Invite someone. If I ask you out because I want to go, out with you, so it's an invitation. Good. So she might have said yes if I had asked her out. Okay. So in this case, this is the possible consequence, and this is the imaginary situation. Yeah, but the truth is I did not ask her out, so I regret. Okay, good. Second one, please listen.
2. I work here at a speed race track. It's my dream job. I wouldn't be here now if I had followed my parents' wishes and become a lawyer.
He's talking about his dream job, and he's talking about his parents' dreams or wishes, yeah, for his life. So, what's the situation? Okay, does he like what he's doing now? Does he?
Sorry, teacher, could you say it again?
Does he like what he's doing now? Does he like his job?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, right?
It's his dream work.
Yes. So he's not regretting about his job. He's not regretting about choosing that path life. Yeah? Diego, I have to change something about what you just said. Look at this part at the end.
Racetrack. It's my dream job. I wouldn't be here now if I had followed my parents' wishes and become a lawyer.
Truth is that he did not accept or choose what his parents wanted him to be. Yeah? They wanted him to be a lawyer, but that was not his dream job. So he's not regretting, but what is the possible consequence? The possible consequence is that he wouldn't, yes, he wouldn't be there if he had, so in this case, I wouldn't be here now if I had followed. If he had followed his parents' wishes of being a lawyer. Yes? Is it okay?
Yes, teacher.
Awesome. Third one. Like a headache.
3.
Bye, Sally. See you tomorrow. You know, I had an argument with Sally a few years ago. A big screaming argument. It was difficult for a while, but we stayed in touch. I kept calling her, trying to work it out, and we did in the end. If I hadn't kept in touch with her, we wouldn't be friends now.
4.
They had a huge argument, but they finally could just, thank you, Maria. Yes. To talk and keep in touch. So if I hadn't kept in touch with her, what would be the possible consequence? We wouldn't
be friends now.
Very good. We wouldn't be friends now. So if you notice, the clauses may change their order without affecting the meaning of the sentence. Like, for example, in the first one, he starts with the possible consequence, and then the imaginary situation that refers to the regret. The second one as well, but the third one starts the other way, yeah? If I hadn't kept in touch with her, what's the possible consequence? We wouldn't be friends now. Okay, so no matter the root. And the last one.
Oh dear, another late evening in the office. If I'd left work on time, I would have seen my children before they went to bed.
What do you write there?
If I had left work on time, I have wouldn't seen my children before they went to bed.
But have wouldn't be the correct order, Catherine. It would be like would have or wouldn't have.
Wouldn't have missed.
So I understand that this last part is a little bit tricky because the way she pronounces it is very fast. So we understand, and yeah, I agree with you. Wouldn't, yeah, but she would say something like would have, yeah, in the way that she pronounces the contraction. So what do we have to do to check out the context? She said, oh, let me see, like, oh, another late night.
Oh dear, another late evening in the office.
Another late evening in the office. So that gives us the idea that she's still there and she's regretting about that. Yeah? So, what's the situation? If I had left work on time and she didn't because she couldn't, she's still working, yeah? What will be the consequence? For her, it will be a good consequence, good things, yeah? Because she would have seen her children before they went to bed, but it's too late, and that's why she's regretting. Okay, so try to listen again, and you see that it makes sense.
We wouldn't be friends now.
Okay.
4. Oh dear, another late evening in the office. If I'd left work on time, I would have seen my children before they went to bed.
It's because she said I would, yeah, I would, and she pronounces the contraction. So that's why it sounds like just one word. Okay, is it okay? Is it clear? So in cases like those in which the pronunciation is a little bit hard for us to understand, I recommend you to check out the context, and that will give you the last clue you need. Okay, questions about how you express the imaginary situation in the past and the possible consequence? How can we do it? Past perfect, might have, would have, for possible consequences. So before you guys start practicing, let's analyze the grammar box that always tells us important information with good examples, because are the examples that we were checking or analyzing. So please tell me, if I asked you, which verb forms follows if only and I wish, that were the two expressions we use for regretting. What is the verb form after the expressions if only or I wish? Which one, guys?
Past perfect.
Past perfect. Thank you, Marlon. Yes, that's it. Past perfect. Yeah. Oh, I think we skipped one question. This one. Look at the sentences with if only or I wish in exercise 2A. Do they refer to things which happened or didn't happen? Answer that question to me. Natalia mentioned that at the beginning of this lesson. Do they refer to things which happened or didn't happen?
Didn't happen, teacher.
Uh-huh. Yes, things that didn't happen in this case. Okay, now, well, this is check. Which sentences in exercise 3A refer to the past only? We need to go back and to analyze them. From these 4 sentences, which ones referred only to the past? Only to the past. I mean, how can you know? The imaginary situation is not connected to the reality. Yeah, the imaginary situation and the possible consequence of that, both are there in the past. You want me to help you? I have like a headache. It's like, you know, weird feeling. One, Maria, thank you, one. She might have said yes if I had asked her out. Yes, Maria, you are totally right. Number one mentions two situations in the past. I didn't ask her, and of course she didn't say anything because she was not asked. Yes, okay. Different if, for example, they were having a conversation now, yeah, that would change the situations. And one more, because they say two sentences, I guess. Or which sentences? Yes, which sentences? So I think there is another one. Tell me. She's the other one. If I had left work on time, I would have seen my children before they went to bed. Too late. I am not in the house now with my children. I kept working. I didn't see them before bedtime. Okay, those ones refer to the past only. But now let's check out a combination. Look, with sentences that refer to the past and the present. The past and the present. And how? Here in the second one, we have this guy talking about the right path he chose because he's doing or he's having his dream job. Yeah, so that's hypothetical situation and also connected to the present. And sorry, I wouldn't be here now if I had followed my parents' wishes. So what I did in the past, yes, connected me to my reality now, to the present. Okay, and that way you can regret or not. In this case, this one is not regretting because he's happy. But what if you chose the path you, I don't know, like didn't like, for example? In the present or in the future, you wouldn't be happy. Okay, good. And what was the other one that we are missing? Three? Yes. Okay, truth is they had a huge argument, but they could just talk or, you know, keep in touch and do things because of the relationship. And now they are still friends. So past and present. Okay, let's continue. Complete the sentences below in two ways. One referring to the past and the other to the present using the words in brackets. I will help you with the first one. You guys do the second and the third one. Is it okay? So, if I'd been a bit more ambitious, I would have been promoted. I would have been, sorry. And if I'd been a bit more ambitious, I would be a manager. Yes, let me just write them here. So past and present. I would have been promoted. And the one to the present would be, if I'd been a bit more ambitious, I would be a manager. Okay, so you guys do the other ones, please. Go ahead. Okay, 2 minutes for finishing with 2 and 3. Do you guys understand what we're doing? Do you understand why this one is connected to the past and this one is connected to the present? Yes or no? For example, how would you say this complete sentence in Spanish? If I'd been a bit more ambitious, I would have been promoted. Tell me. Come on, guys.
Si hubiera sido un poco más ambicioso, hubiera sido promovido o ascendido.
Ascendido. Yeah. Very good. Perfect. So, truth is that he didn't have that promotion. Remember that promotion is going to a higher level. It's not like on sale. Yeah. Well, it depends on the context. In that case, as Manuel says. So, why is it connected to the past? Because that was not the consequence. He didn't get that promotion. And now, say it in the present. Say it in Spanish, guys. Come on, don't be afraid, quickly. Okay, someone is typing. Thank you, Diego. Thank you. Give me a second to check that one. So the other one, if I'd been a bit more ambitious, I would be a manager. Si fuera un poquito más ambicioso, sería un manager. Ahorita, pero no lo soy. Yes? So that's how it is connected to the present. Okay? But it's okay. I don't want you to get confused. This is fine. Just because the rules, you know, make us think about hypothetical situations in the present, how they can also be like present future, how they are referring to the past, but not only the past and also the present. Yeah, so it is okay. You guys can play with those clauses, one with the past perfect, yeah, expressing what you wish. So, for example, if only, I wish, yeah, and the possible consequences would have or might have, yeah. Okay, I think Diego wrote the second one here. Diego said, if they hadn't expressed their feelings for each other, they could have been together. If they hadn't expressed their feelings for each other, they would have not lost. Diego, lost. Okay. So, but okay, Diego kind of changed the other clause. It is okay, makes sense. But they ask us to use be together. So how you guys use it? Tell me. If they hadn't suppressed their feelings for each other, they would have got together. This one connected to the past. And the other one? Easy. They would be together. Okay? Si no hubieran reprimido sus sentimientos el uno por el otro, this one, hubieran estado juntos in the past. And the same, si no hubieran reprimido sus sentimientos el uno por el otro, estarían. It keeps being a hypothetical situation, but it's connected to the present. Estarían juntos. Yeah? Santiago, thank you for raising your hand. What's up?
Teacher, another option in the second would be, wouldn't could be an option to use the mic, the verb mic?
Yeah,
Mic
of course.
together.
Yes, Santiago, you can do it. And you use it more like when you are very uncertain about that. Yeah. So you're like, well, it's a possibility. I'm not sure. Yes. Of course. As well as Diego. Diego used could have been. That is also a possibility. Good. Okay. Perfect. And the last one, guys. If Chit made more of an effort to keep in contact, we wouldn't have lost touch. We wouldn't have lost. So it is in the past. No hubiéramos perdido contacto. Yeah? And what is the consequence of keep in touch? That they will be friends. So they will still be friends now. That's how it's connected to the present. Is it okay? Any other thing you want me to explain here? Are we ready for the practice? Okay, let me just type them so you guys have an idea. Would. Oh, but you guys gave me other options that are also possible. Have got together. And they would be together. Okay. And the last one, wouldn't have lost. That was my correction, Diego. Okay, have lost. No matter what, you need to use the past participle of the verb. Touch. And the consequence will be like they would still be friends. Okay. Questions? So we are ready for the practice. Let's go. Before we work on this exercise here, well, we are done with all of them. This is the other one. This one is also related to grammar. Before we check this one, I would like you to go to our slides, find your number. I wonder if you guys already learned your number. Sorry. I wonder if you guys already learned your number. Have you? Or do you want me to remind you again? No problem. Each of you has a slide. Okay? I wrote student 1 to student 17. So please look for your number and work on this. Let me just give you the... Okay, yes, right. Let me give you the link here. Okay. And let me show you what you guys have to do. It's very simple. It's just a very short exercise, but it's individual. Unit 11, individual work. This one? No. Ah, you're group 2. Sorry, I was just checking the wrong one. But if you go to my slides, you can find it. Unit 11, regrets. Okay, its name is Unit 11, regrets. And this is the link. I was supposed to send you the link, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you, Okay, so what are you guys going to do? It's very simple. You are going to write about your regrets. Have you ever felt regrets like the ones in exercise 1? They are just like some guidance, but if you want to talk about different topics, of course you can, yeah? Choose 3 situations and make notes about them. Think about what would have happened or what would be different now. So you can refer them to the past or you can refer them to the present, yes? If only I had blah, 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 I would have blah, 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 or I would be blah, blah, blah. ¿Ok? Si tan solo yo hubiera hecho esto, esto hubiese pasado. Si yo hubiera hecho esto, yo sería esto. ¿Ok? You can just write your regrets the way you want, the way you feel. ¿Ok? Do you understand? Now, my question is, do you remember your number? Do you know your number? Have you already learned it? Or do I give you the numbers again? Oh, guys, my goodness, you're so quiet. And this is a weekend with holiday. Where's the energy? My goodness.
I
Okay.
think that I remember my number, but I'm not sure. I am 5.
You are. Very good. Awesome. Okay, so very quickly. Karen, number 1. Santiago, number 2. Kiara, number 3. Number 4 is Jorge. Number 5 is for Natalia. Number 6 is for Diego. Manuela is 7. Joan is 8. 9 is Beatriz. 10 is Xiomara. Jessica is 11. Catherine is 12. Marlon is 13. 14 is Mandy. 15 is Manuel. 16 is Maria. 17, Vanessa. Go ahead, my dear friends. Take your time. Go, go, go. Maria, you can talk about the ones you want, no problem. You can choose one from the book if you prefer, or you can just tell me about any that you want to share, no problem. Sure, Manuel. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is because it is in, okay, in the exercise we were checking, so give me a second. Let me just.
It's fine, teacher. Is that I am having trouble with the
With your book?
with the yes.
No problem. Let me just go back and show them to you. Here we are, 1A. Look. What happens is that here in the book, they are incomplete. But you guys know the ideas because we already worked on them, yeah? So from these 5, these are the topics, yeah? Like maybe if you guys have some regrets about any of these things, yeah? If not, you can just choose any topic you want and share whatever you want with me. I will just leave them here.
Okay, teacher. Thank you. No.
Okay, guys, I think you guys are done, aren't you? Let me just check very quickly what you guys did. Well, some of you are still writing. Well, you are still working, so maybe I will give you 2 more minutes. Let me just check something here. Manuela, are you having any problem with it? Ah, it's because Manuela is not. Oh, I think she's having some problems. Manuela, are you having any problem with the connection? Are you working on that? Because I don't see your work, as well as Joanne's. Joanne, what about you? And Beatriz. And also,
Yes, teacher.
and also Jessica's.
Teacher, sorry for today. I don't write the slides because I am in telco.
Okay, and okay, Manuel is finishing. Okay, guys, 2 minutes and we change the activity. Go ahead. Finish, please. Manuel, do you still need my screen?
No, teacher, thank you. I'm fine.
Okay, awesome. Okay, guys. Now let me tell you what you guys are going to do because we just have 15 minutes left. Well, we really worked very well with hypothetical situations, so that's okay. Is there any question you guys want to ask? Anything you want to know? Okay, so look what you guys are going to do. For our word spot, that is with the word live, our previous one was with the words speak and talk. This one is with live. Here in the sentences, we're missing the word live. Like, for example, going on a safari has been a lifelong ambition of mine. Lifelong ambition means something that I have wanted, for a long time. So you guys need to place the word live in the sentence. Try to guess where. I'm going to send you to a room with another person, but you guys are going to focus on 3 sentences, no more, because of the time. Then we are back, and I asked you, okay? The first 2, the second 2, and that's the way we are going to share that vocabulary, okay? So look in which place you are missing the word live and place that, and that's it. And then we are back and you explain, okay? Do you understand? So how are you gonna work with that? In the rooms, but only analyzing 2. Let me see, you guys are 1, 2, okay. I'm afraid there are some who are not, okay, no problem. So, listen. Room number 1, Kiara, Manuela, and Mendy, you are in charge of 2, 3, and 4. Okay, let me just type it here. 2, 3, and 4, because the first one is done. Room number 2, 5, and 6. Room number 3, 7, and 8. Room number 4, 9, and 10. And room number 5, 11, and 12. No more. There are only 12 sentences. Do you understand what you have to do? Boys and girls?
Yes, teacher, placing live, just the ones you have indicated.
Perfect. So place the word live and try to understand the context so you can tell us a little bit about it. If you cannot, of course, I can help you, but the idea is that each of you presents, each group presents those 2 expressions. Okay, let's do it. Let's go. If we don't have enough time, we can present this as the beginning of Tuesday's class, but it's okay. I will see. Go, go, go. Jorge, hello. Jorge and Manuela. Jorge and Manuela.
Teacher,
Hi, teacher.
teacher, can you permit the share screen, please?
Oh, yes, my goodness. Thank you so much for help. Oh, thank you for reminding me about it. Sorry. Okay, you can do it now. Is there any other thing you want me to talk? Anything? No? Okay. Natalia, which is your room?
I'm not sure. I have a problem with my connection, and when you was talking, I
Okay,
lose the connection.
I just send you to a room with few people.
The second one.
What's up, Catherine and
Hi, Miss.
Maria? What's up?
Miss, number 5 and 6. Number 5, Maria. Can you read?
You are number 5 and 6? That's what you mean?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Number
Miss.
5 is the accused was given a life sentence for murder.
Again? 5 life sentence, and 6?
And 6, don't worry, his illness is not life-threatening.
Life-threatening, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
both are correct. So now what you have to do is to try to understand the meaning of them so you can explain them. You know what I mean?
Okay. Maybe for number 5, for example, a person who committed the crime and he needs or he's put all his life in what, how did you say, cárcel?
In prison, yeah.
Yeah.
They spend the rest of their life in prison. Yeah, that's what life sentence means. Good. Yes,
Okay.
exactly what you have to do. Very simple word, simple explanation, and we do the same with all of them. I'm going back to we are all going back because of the time, and I will explain that because that's the first thing you guys will do next class, okay?
I miss.
Perfect.